Yes, fancy seeing you here. It is another bone-chilling morning here in Munich, but again, the weather is amazing. We are going to be warming up with some Doner Kebab. Obviously, Doner Kebab is a very popular staple here in Germany, but also it is our last full day here in Munich, so we're going to be hitting up a few more Munich food spots. We'll see if we can survive this day without our fingers getting dropped off by the coal, but anyway, let's get going. Change of plans. We arrived around 9:15, but the meat wasn't actually cooked yet. So the guy told us to come back at 10. So we're just gonna get some coffee first. Alright, we made it to Beaver Coffee. And if the camera looks kind of like faded, that's because I've never experienced this before, but the lens is actually like fogging up due to the frost. I'm just so happy to be warm in a coffee shop. Yami's coffee hasn't come yet, but I'm gonna get started on my flat white. Oh, it looks absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, that's the best coffee I've had in Germany so far, even though I've only had 2, but that's comes pretty close to the New Zealand flat white.
I got their mochaccino with oat milk. Cheers. Interesting.
Why is it interesting?
It just tastes interesting.
It has to be the oat milk they're using.
Nah, I think it's the oat milk and it's also the cacao.
Oh yeah.
Like it tastes like more cacao than like a hot chocolate mix, so it tastes more mature. If you kind of get what I mean. Yeah. It's kind of good because we're also gonna eat right after this. So if I had something too sweet, then I might have felt a bit too sick. So
yeah,
really good.
Yeah. Hey, it's 10:05. Story's still the same. We're still freezing our butts off. Hopefully the kebabs are ready. Hello, ready now? Yes, spicy. Nice. Yep. Alright, we are nice and warm, and we are finally here at Westends Best Doner. You know how it is. Reddit, Best Doner Kebab in Munich. This place came up frequently, and of course, we got the ever popular Doner Kebab. You know, they've got like the 3 rotating spits full of meat. They also bake their pita fresh in-house. Like they chucked it in the oven. I saw them you know, shaping the dough just as we were ordering, and it comes with the works. It's got the salad, it's got, I think it's lamb. Wrong. They've got some pickled chilies. Actually, I won't put it in there. I'll just put it to the side so I can snack on it. Obviously, it's not German in origin. It's like, it comes from like a lot of the immigrants that came here from the Middle East and Turkey. That has become an ever popular food here in Germany. I am so excited. Oh yeah, that was amazing. I'm not yet into the middle, but this is already a massively good start. The pita as well, I really like it. You know, it's freshly baked. It's nice and fluffy, but crisp on the outside as well. I cannot begin to fathom how nice this is on a cold winter's morning. Taste it with chili. Ooh, not too spicy, got a bit of a kick. The meats are nice and thin, but also fatty. Because it's freshly cooked, obviously they freshly shave it for you. They also have some chili powder, which I'm gonna add some. Oh yeah. Maybe let's do a Mark Wiens amount of chili. Let's do it, yeah, let's do a Mark Wiens amount of chili, you know? That's really good. It isn't really that spicy, it just adds like a nice chili flavor. So I'm so glad we had Doner Kebab in Germany. final long boy. We got their lahmacun. It comes with a base of like ground meats, tomatoes, herbs, but also we got it with some salad and some more of that beautiful, beautiful chicken. I also really like the spices and herbage on the ground meats at the bottom. You know, gives that extra edge of complexity. And of course, you got the chicken and the salad, some chili. Oh, I'm sprinkling some on my glove. That's disgusting. Thank you. And chili to chase.
This pizza is so soft, has a bit of a chew to it, a bit different compared to the doner kebab. They're both different in terms of texture, but really good.
Final bite. We've officially started the food day on a very, very high note. Also really friendly staff and service as well.
They called us my friend.
Oh yeah, that's how you know when they call you my friend. What do you want? You know, that's how you know you're in. You're in with the gang. Anyway, it's time to do some sightseeing yet again, and also walk off these kebabs. So let's get going.
Hey.
You know this. It's so sunny, but the fact that it's so cold.
No one cares anyway. Today's a bit.
Oh, Yampi, I'm sure I already mentioned to you, but you may be wondering, why is there just a massive empty space? It's just gravel.
Gravel.
There's no like park, your typical park stuff. And if it's unrecognizable, then I don't blame you, because this massive, massive field is where Oktoberfest is held. So just imagine the whole field filled with tents, with rides installed, with all sorts of Bavarian culture and tourists being drunk off their faces. Honestly, one day I do want to go, as you know, as crowded and intense as it may be. Maybe one day Locavore takes on Oktoberfest. 1 week bender, here we go.
Finally, we're getting our chestnuts. Every time we're walking around, there's always this stall that says Moroni, and I'm like, what the heck does that mean? So I'm just gonna assume it means chestnuts. So chestnuts roasted on an open fire. Okay, we got our chestnuts, and the great thing about having it during winter is that it makes an excellent hand warmer. Really warm roasted chestnuts. Oh yeah. I don't think I've had a roasted chestnut in a while. Ah, hot. That's what we want, hot. I'll just have a bit first, because it might burn my mouth. It may not be Christmas, but chestnut. I keep like singing it every time we pass a chestnut stand. But that's good. Nice and warm, toasty, nutty, but creamy. Frostbite nipping at your nose. Okay, now it's time to warm up with more food. We're gonna have some Currywurst nearby. Let's go. Okay, so we are here at Bergwolf. They specialize in currywurst. Once you enter, you can kind of tell that it's a very popular spot for it. You know, there's a whole bunch of students here getting it for takeaway, people dining in as well. You can dine in. And we got some, of course, the currywurst, as well as some plain white bratwurst with mustard. But to the star of the show, we got two different kinds. So we have a white currywurst. Essentially, it uses white bratwurst, and then red currywurst, red bratwurst, and then it comes with some pommes frites french fries, and it's doused in some ketchup, and most importantly, a lot of mayonnaise.
Cheers.
Let's just try their plain old bratwurst. You know, it comes with some mustard on the side. Personally, I wish it was sweet mustard because I have a newfound love for that kind of mustard, but we already know it's gonna be good. Look at that hunky sausage. Okay. Yeah, again, German sausage game, strong. That's great. It's like super simple, really porky, smooth, fine grind, and that mustard just adds another layer of flavor and tanginess and oomph. We love that. I'm gonna try the red one. Let's just try it by itself without putting any sauces first. So let's give it a go. Really good. You know, it has a bit of a kick. It's a bit sweet, a bit tangy from that tomato base of the currywurst. The sausage is also really good. Has a bit more of like a slight spice to it compared to the white. Let's just get some pommes frites with some of the sauce. And of course, I'm team mayo all the way. You know, the Belgians are gonna love me. Foreshadowing. The fries are good too. They're crispy, light, really good.
And now we finish things off with the Weiss Currywurst, or the one with the white sausage. You already know, curry sauce. Oh yeah. It's just like ultimate street food, late night, quintessential late night, you know. It's just the basic food groups, you know. You got the tomato, so you technically got the veggies. You got your fats, you got your carbs, you got your protein. It's a full food pyramid meal. What's not to love? We'll have one more, just shake it around in the sauce a bit. And to hydrate myself, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm hydrating myself with a radler, so half beer, half lemonade. Oh, that is so refreshing. Honestly, like, I'm not really a beer person myself, so I do appreciate a nice radler because it's much less hoppy, much less bitter. Very good. All right, yet another fantastic meal, but this time in Bergwolf. Amazing street food. There's actually a U-Bahn stop just outside Bergwolf's doors, so now we're on our way to the BMW Museum. Okay, yeah, we are here. We've arrived. We took the metro to the Olympiapark metro station, and it is quite the contrast from the very traditional Bavarian architecture. Right behind me, we've got the BMW Welt, very, very modern, and also behind me the BMW headquarters, which is where we're going right now for the BMW Museum. Let's go. So we find ourselves here at the BMW Museum. You know, I'm not as much of a car guy as I was in my Need for Speed Underground 2 and Most Wanted days, but you know, still appreciate a good automobile. As you know, BMW did start here in Bavaria. It is called Bavarian Motorworks. After all, it's just a massively nice modern museum outlining the brand's history and mainly achievements. You know, it's kind of just like a flex on my BMW number one.
Shout out to cars.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even. I was not even focusing. Shout
Of
out.
course. I don't even know who's that character.
It's just a random character.
Yeah, so she searched up.
They don't have any iconic BMW cars characters, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Good shout.
Porsche has one, but not BMW. So clearly Porsche has one-upped them in that area. But yeah, it's got cool exhibits, cool cars, cool motorbikes, cool engines in a nice modern space.
Oh, go on, do the
I
Nürburgring.
don't get this because like it stops there.
No, but you can do it. Just
Then,
watch.
like, why does
Look. Yeah, there's a gap in the thing, and you're meant to.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, you suck. No, my turn. No, my turn.
Watch, steady hand.
You suck.
Oh wow. Oh, 5. It's your big reveal, Yabby. No, don't do that. Ooh, zoom, zoom.
I didn't even see the face.
Little jump scare there. Wow. My body hurts from laughing.
I was wondering if you do a funny face, if it will register. It's my turn.
I'm trying to take a photo.
Yes. No, don't do it. The wink. You see?
Wait.
Oh no. It's ugly. So here we are, we find ourselves in the BMW Welt, just across the BMW Museum. It's a very, very gorgeous, like almost futuristic building. You know, you love the architecture of this place. But it's pretty much like a bona fide, a glorified BMW dealership, because I think you can actually buy the cars that are in here, because they show like the latest models that you can buy.
It's time to buy a car.
Yes, the Locavore mobile.
Big red car.
I'm sorry you can't see my mouth, but that was an excellent visit to both the BMW Museum and a cheeky visit to the Olympic complex just across the motorway. But yeah, the sun is starting to set, and that means it's starting to get really cold, as you can tell from my attire. So let's head back to the city and get some dinner, our last dinner in Munich. Let's go. Okay, I couldn't resist. It's our last night here, and I had to get a final Leberkäse sandwich, of course. Yabby said to only have sweet mustard, but no, I rebel. I want my balance. Okay, let's just push this, you know, let's just... We're having dinner like literally right after this, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. That is good as well. Honestly, the Leberkäse is just the same as like the one we had just across the market. But like the same in a good way. Let's get dinner.
Oh, it's a busy.
I'm pretty sure they only open for dinner service at 6, and it's like 6:10. It's already packed. Alright, it is absolutely bustling here at the Augustiner beer hall. Honestly, love the vibe of this place, super rustic, all the wooden decor. But of course, if you notice, I haven't actually officially visited Munich, because if you notice in our Hofbräuhaus video, the first day in Munich, I got a half liter of Hofbräu beer, but today I am rectifying that mistake. We got 2 1-liter beasts. Dad got the Edelwert, which is, I actually don't know, it's just a light beer, and I got, just for variety's sake, the dark beer. You know, this is gonna take us all night, so let's get started. No, that's not how you hold it. It's gonna take us all night, so let's get started. Oh yeah. This is gonna be good. Last dinner in Munich. Let's get this party started.
I'm back, the Käsespätzle correspondent. Of course, we have to end it with some cheesy Käsespätzle, one of my favorite items to get here in Munich. It also has some crispy onions on top. It's looking good. Oh yeah. Just the cheesy sauce that's so simple, and the crispy onions just make it super delicious, and the texture is just so nice and a bit chewy, you know, and soft. Really, really good. We also got some of their sausages as well. Yeah, we got a decent amount just to share between the four of us. It also comes with sauerkraut and potato salad, you know, a little mix of both. And there's also mustard. It's not sweet mustard. I do love the sweet mustard, but I'm sure this is also going to be really, really good. Let's just add a little dollop. Mustardy goodness. Okay, let's get a little bit. Looking good. A little bit of potato salad and a little bit of mustard. Boop. Oh yeah, I already knew that was gonna be delicious because we've already had something like this. Just doesn't disappoint.
We are checking off a couple dishes that we haven't had yet in Munich. Firstly, so this is Sauerbraten. It's actually a regional specialty of Franconia, and it comes with a gingerbread apple sauce. Potato dumpling, we'll have to see it. Some sauerkraut, which is off screen. We must rehydrate that potato dumpling because we cannot let that go to waste. And you know, let's go. I believe this is beef. That is a very interesting flavor. You can really tell like the appley sweet notes of that very savory gravy as well. The beef isn't that fatty. I kind of wish it was a bit more like fatty and tender, but whatever, it's fine. But the sauce is really the star of this dish. And of course, dumpling. We love to see it. Potato dumpling just kind of like standard across the meals we've had in Munich, but standardly good. Final one is the classic Schweinebraten, which is just a roast pork cutlet in a gravy, you know. But let's rehydrate, you know. Yeah, the gravy is just a bit more on the savory, salty side. And of course, it comes with some sweet crackling. If I could visualize that crispiness, it's like TV static. That's how good it is. Wow. I forgot to pair the Sauerbraten with this gorgeous red sauerkraut. Oh yeah, it's good. The red sauerkraut, as you know, is a bit sweeter than the white. Kind of goes with the sweet sauce as well. Like the, not sweet, but like fruity, milder sauce of the Sauerbraten. Yeah. Talk about being double parked. Well, I'm not. But let's pretend that we are double parked here. Honestly, as watery as this gravy looks, it is pretty intense. You know, I'll just have the whole thing. I like the fatty part of the Schweinebraten. It melts in your mouth.
Alright, we can't leave Munich without giving Yanbi a beer out of her own will and her not liking it. I feel like it's just a theme at this point, you know?
Hey, I'm not the only one. Our mom doesn't like beer. She doesn't drink. I do, but like, I just don't like beer, but... Prost! Is that right?
Yes, I think. You know...
Yeah, that's beer, all right. I mean, it's good beer if you like beer, but if you don't like beer, you'll hate. Oh, I mean, it's tolerant. Like, it's not Heineken.
Wow, you're going to Amsterdam and you're saying that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's from Amsterdam.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not cut out for the Ein Mass life. I feel like I'm in playing Skyrim again, battling the Ebony Warrior for hours and hours, but we're gonna get through it. Wait, no, there's some drops left. Yay! We did it! Finally! I felt like I ran a marathon. I can't do it. I don't even drink this much in New Zealand. But you know, when in Munich, you gotta do the 1 liter.
When I walk through the streets of loneliness, I'll be looking.
That was a meal, final meal here in Munich. We finally battled the 1 liter Augustiner beer.
Yeah, wait.
Yes, you know, you'd had some. So teamwork truly does make the dream work. So best friend, what do you think was the best thing you liked about Munich?
The sausages, the public transport. If you live in Auckland, you know our public transport is not the best. So every time we go to a new city where the public transport is even just a little bit better, but here it's great. This isn't goodbye Munich, this is a see you later.
Until our 10-day bender at Oktoberfest.
I'll start training.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching another one of our food and travel videos live from Munich, and see you in Amsterdam. And see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Miami, Amsterdam, also can Spain, Los Angeles in the old star train, Los, baby, she's out of stove.